This calligraphy is from the ancient culture of Longshan. This culture dated from about 3000 to 1900 BCE, or the late Neolithic era of China. This region was located in the middle and lower Yellow River Valley areas of northern China, and a lot of information about Neolithic China was discovered here. During the period when this culture reigned, there was a large influx of artistic expression through pottery, sculptures, and other mediums that all displayed the regional diversity of the Longshan culture. These symbols are special because they were used to tell the divine future and were found inscribed into bones. From this, we can devise that they have a strong tie to religion and ceremonial purposes. Alongside that, they were also found on pots, plates, and other forms of pottery, which indicates that they also might be forms of early written language. I think calligraphy is a very interesting part of art that may be overlooked, but it can tell a lot about a location it is derived from. The style of calligraphy depicted here shows a vast difference between other calligraphies coming from other cultures. Take, for instance, these symbols found on Jiangxi pottery dating back to 4000 BCE, or the transition between Middle and Late Neolithic eras. Jiangxi was a civilization of Neolithic China that is known as a highly developed early society. This was a very different culture than the Longshan culture, and we can see that through something as simple as these symbols. Let's look at them side by side, the Longshan calligraphy on the left and the Jiangxi on the right. I think it's interesting to look at the way both are drawn. The Longshan symbols seem to be much lighter-handed and free-spirited, while the Jiangxi symbols have a uniform look to them with the straight lines and obvious symmetry. It makes you think about the culture then as well, and how each one expressed that culture through their art. As ancient China developed, the citizens of each civilization advanced architecturally, artistically, and methodologically. Symbols like these were found painted on pots all over the place, and though scholars like to believe they were forms of early written languages, there is not a lot of evidence for this, as there are not very many patterns depictable from the discovered calligraphies. I like to see these inscriptions as a sort of ancient doodle. Specifically speaking about this calligraphy from Longshan, the symbols look fun and tell a story. There even seems to be some sort of person drawn in one of the symbols at the top. A lot of people think that art needs to be uniform and sophisticated, but I think that this type of medium shows that art can be found in the smallest of places, even in something as simple as a single brush stroke.